traffic sources. I feel like this is one that a lot of people find really, really interesting. If you or your boss or your board have ever wondered how folks are finding your website, this is the report for you. It's really going to help us understand where visitors are coming from and what sources are just kind of sending people to our website. It's going to help us answer questions like what channels are driving the most traffic, what channels are driving the most engaged traffic to our site, and then also do the results that we're seeing from each channel justify the time that we're spending there? This last question I actually think is especially helpful for people looking to understand just how your kind of marketing efforts are paying off. Like for example, maybe you use social media and email marketing and maybe even some paid ads to drive folks to your website. A report like this can help you see how those efforts are working and compare them to one another and say, is it worth the time? Is it worth the money that we're putting into these different channels? So in terms of getting back into Google Analytics, how do we actually find that? Let me just jump between my screens again. All right, so we're going to jump to a slightly different part of analytics. So we're still in reports over here. We're still in life cycle, but here we're going to open up acquisition, and then I'm going to come down to traffic acquisition. And this is actually a kind of relatively new feature in analytics. They're using some AI to crunch the numbers and pull out some insights for you. Sometimes they're helpful, sometimes they're not, but you can definitely read them over. You'll see this is showing our most common traffic sources. It's showing direct traffic drove the lion's share of traffic here. Almost 98.5% of our total traffic came from direct traffic. And then next was referral with just under 1%. This is because, again, we're using demo data, so that's why these are so low. But one cool thing, you can also see engaged sessions. And if I hover over it, you'll see the definition there, saying the number of sessions that lasted longer than 10 seconds or had a conversion event or 2 or more screen or page views. So basically, it's not hollow traffic. It's not people who landed on your site and immediately bounced. It's people who were on the site for at least 10 seconds or took some sort of action on the site, like they clicked something to go to a new page or did something that triggered a conversion event, which we're not going to get into too much today. And then you can actually see the engagement rate, which this is just the math between these two columns. Again, average engagement time. And then we can start to see some events, which, yeah, again, we're not going to get too much into today, but you can start to see which pages are driving events on the site. And if you want to get back to that report, here it is again, acquisition, traffic, acquisition.